Hey there, Seb by the Realtor here. Have you heard about transparent pricing and you're wondering what that's all about? Or are you a seller and you're thinking if you should adopt a transparent pricing strategy? Well, if you are, I've got some news. It's a really bad idea, and if you want to find out why, watch this video. So the reason I'm thinking about that is because this weekend I had a couple of open houses at my new listing in San Jose. Each day we had dozens of people through, and there I was. It was like kind of like a mob scene, and people were all around me asking me all these questions. And one question that came up from 4 different buyers is, are you using transparent pricing? And I'm like, transparent pricing? What does that even mean? And actually, I know what transparent pricing means, or what it's supposed to mean. What it's supposed to mean is, like, let's just say you have your house listed for $2 million. If you are doing transparent pricing, that means that you would accept an offer for $2 million, that you're not secretly really insisting on a higher price like 2.1 or 2.2 or 2.5 million dollars. And so I say the whole idea of transparent pricing is just a really bad idea, because for one, let's just say, okay, well, if you are going to take my offer for $2 million, well, I'm going to offer you $2 million, but I'm only going to pay you $1 a year. So in other words, transparent pricing is totally fake, because there's also the terms, right? Just saying I'll take any offer for $2 million is not actually true. So the idea that you would have this, simplified pricing strategy where I'll just take $2 million is completely devoid of any discussion of the terms, which are at least as important as the price itself. Now, another reason why I think transparent pricing is just kind of like a bogus concept, because let's just say that you get 2 offers and they're $2 million. So what does that mean? Does that mean at that point that you are not supposed to make counter offers higher than the $2 million? That you should just take the first offer that comes in at $2 million, even if it may not have as good of terms as the second offer that comes in at $2 million? No, of course not. If you get 2 offers, you're going to be negotiating both those offers, and that neither buyer may end up getting a counter offer at $2 million. You could be countering far over what the offer prices are. And in fact, your realtor has a fiduciary duty to do that for you, because the realtor's job is to get you the most money possible for your home. The realtor is not supposed to say, okay, well, $2 million, I'm not going to try to get you any more than $2 million. That's their job. They're supposed to get you the best combination of price and terms possible. And if you're adopting a transparent pricing strategy, you are kind of like telling your realtor that you need to stop working at $2 million, or $2 million is good enough. It's never good enough for me. What is good enough for me is the very highest price possible that the market will bear. Ideally, we want to have a number of different offers for the seller to choose from, so the seller can choose the best combination of price and terms possible. And another problem I see with transparent pricing is that it can be really deceptive. Like, for example, in the open house I did this weekend, people were asking, is that a transparent price? Would the seller take list price? Yes, the seller would take list price for that property. So I could say that it is a transparent price, but the reality is I know the seller is going to get more than that, a lot more than that, because that is my job. My job as a realtor is to get the best price for my client, the best combination of price and terms the market will bear. So while yes, I could answer truthfully, they would take list price for the property, I know they're going to get more than that. I know they're going to get a lot more than that. So if I were to use that term, transparent pricing, I really feel that it is disingenuous, and anybody who would use that term but still expecting the property to sell for far over list price, I think is being not clear in their communication with the public. So that is another reason why I object to the term transparent pricing. Okay, well, here's another problem with transparent pricing. Let's just say, listen, transparent price, $2 million. What does that mean? Does that mean you're not going to take an offer that is less than $2 million? Are you not giving buyers the wrong message, which is like, hey, I'm doing a transparent price, I'm not into negotiating, I'm really going to hold out until I get that $2 million offer? What is that going to do for you as a seller? That is going to keep your home on the market longer. It's a statistical fact that the longer that your home sits on the market, the less it is going to sell for. So if you are telling the market, my transparent price is $2 million, I will sell it at that price, that means that buyers think that you are insisting on at least a $2 million price for your property, and they may not be forthcoming with offers, which means that your house will sit on the market longer. The longer it sits on the market, the less that it is likely to sell for. So by setting what you are calling a transparent price, you run the risk of setting your property price too high. Listen, most of the times, about 94 or 95% of the times, homes don't sell for list price. They sell for more or less than list price. And if you set an expectation of, I need to get this much money for my house, this is the amount of money I will take, you are setting yourself up for failure, because almost for sure you are going to get more or less than that transparent price that you are setting. And so who are you really doing a favor to? You're not doing a favor to yourself as the seller. You are only doing a favor maybe to the buyer by keeping your home on the market longer and creating a situation where you are not going to have very much competition at all for your home. What that means is you will be negotiating offers one by one. You will probably be waiting quite some time. You will get a offer after you've been on the market for several weeks or perhaps several months. You'll get one offer from one buyer who's going to lowball you. That buyer is going to have all the leverage in the negotiation because that buyer could buy any property, whereas you only have that one property to sell. So it is never my advice to do what they call transparent pricing, because you are only helping the buyer. You are never helping yourself. I think the whole idea of transparent pricing is so that you can create some sort of fairness for the buyer. Well, is it fair to you, the seller, if the buyer comes along and lowballs your transparent price? No, the buyer would have no compunction whatsoever after they finally get around to making an offer on your property of giving you a lowball offer. So what is wrong with doing the exact opposite of that and setting a low price and actually attracting multiple offers so that you have the price go up over asking price? Because you as a seller, you don't need to be concerned so much with what is fair to the buyer. You need to be concerned what is fair to you. It's a problem with the whole entire real estate industry, is they're worried more about the buyer than worried about the seller. I am totally worried about the seller, about doing everything I can to make sure that you receive the very highest price on your property, which is why I say that you should never ever use this so-called transparent pricing strategy. You need to use a strategic pricing strategy that is designed to get a lot of offers in a very short period of time so that you have buyers competing against each other, not competing with you for the right, for the privilege to buy your house. And so you get everything you are looking for in an offer and nothing you don't want, including a low price. You'll get the very highest price that the market will bear and the best terms possible for you, your timeline, your needs, your situation. And you get none of that using transparent pricing. You get all of that using strategic pricing that gets buyers to compete against each other. Because when buyers compete, you win. All right, that is all I have for this video. Thank you so very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed watching it. And if you have, I'm guessing that you might also enjoy some of these videos over here. These are some of the most popular videos here on my YouTube channel, so please do take a look. Thank you so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And please, stay tuned.